you all heard the expression, and I don't know where it comes from, that power corrupts, but absolute power absolutely corrupts. And that is the way we're heading. Get all opposing opinion off this board, and damn it, guys, so long. That I am not going to be in favor of. I think that is a death knell for society.
Save us the money.
All right, guys, I need you guys to calm down. If the notice does not stop, I'm gonna have to ask them to leave so we can conduct business. Let us finish this out as a board official business, and we'll move on. I'm gonna let Clark speak since you've already spoken.
Let's not kid ourselves. This was a complicated issue. It's been complex for all of us, even tonight, sitting here trying to figure it out. And I think we also heard the parliamentarian say that there's a hierarchy to the laws and the rules we have to follow. And as I've heard, the highest one is the state law. I mean, that in itself introduces a hell of a confusion issue in this. You know, I'd be lying to you if I told you that there were enough times throughout all those discussions when I was a little bit confused by it. And I've been in this business for a while. Now to go back and single out those individuals who voted a certain way and set them up on an individual pedestal to be knocked off is wrong. That's just wrong. That's not the way a board operates. The board operates as a unit.
Talk to me. Okay.
As a unit.
Thank you, sir. Tammy, go ahead, and then we'll get to your family involved.
For months, we tried to reason with the board. For months, we tried to reason with the board, and many members made it known that this was a violation of our bylaws. And now it comes down to if there is a risk that they won't be able to collect due, that this, because of this motion of law, because the RCWs that they were using doesn't give them the authority to assess dues. So in January, how are they going to collect when the bill is delinquent?
Thank you. Go ahead.
I agree with Chuck, what he said about, criminalizing policy differences. I really do agree with you. And the fact of the matter is, if someone violates, a board member violates a bylaw, that doesn't mean he's automatically booted off the board. There's no provision in our bylaws that say you violate a bylaw, you have to go. What it says is, What it says is, if someone violates any of those rules, including the bylaws, the board may, by a simple majority, remove that member. It gives us permission to do it, but it doesn't tell us to do it. We don't have to do it. Now, when I spoke to my motion, I didn't say that I was against having the board members continue on the board because they voted a particular way in a vacuum. It's because of the whole context of how it came about over a good, how many months it was, 16, 18 months, and the fact that it is a violation of state law of the Non-Profit Corporation Act, under which Southern Valley's restricted covenants and governing documents were created in the first place, that the board members are trustees of the corporation. They have a fiduciary responsibility, according to state law, to act in good faith. And what does act in good faith mean? It means you do not resort to any means necessary. All right? And that's exactly what the board did for a period of 14 to 16 months. They resorted to any means necessary. Now, that doesn't mean, I would like to make a point here that's very important, and it speaks to what Clark was saying. I do not believe, and I said this last week, I said this last week, I do not believe that the board members I'm asking to leave the board are bad people. I think they're good people. I think they're very, very good people. I think they're committed to the welfare of the valley. I think that, it's been a privilege for me to have them serving on my board and doing all the things they do, aside from certain things that I disagree with them on. That they're good people. I'm not making my motion to punish or to humiliate or to brand anyone as being unfit for service on the board. That is not what I'm doing. I'm simply maintaining a code of conduct for the board, that they have to act in good faith, which means they have to act with due diligence due diligence, they have to allow the community to vet proposals that are controversial in particular, and they didn't do those things. And those are crucial failings for a board like ours.
Are you speaking for or against the amendment?
I'm speaking for the amendment
Okay.
because they violated our state law.
Amendment, yeah.
Oh, are we still talking about the amendment?
Yes,
Oh, yes, we are, yes.
The amendment
I was
is-
speaking for the amendment. And I do not believe Chuck acted with a lack of integrity. I think he is a man of intense integrity. I think what he did was like an act of civil disobedience. He felt there was a financial need in the valley to raise dues, and he didn't see how to do it. He was just totally stymied. He didn't know how to raise dues. So he made a calculated act of civil disobedience, and he marketed it in a very aggressive fashion.
10 seconds.
Which I believe became deceptive. And that is why I'm suggesting that they be removed from the board.
Okay, thank you.